Payasam is what we are going to see today. This Vermicelli Kheer is a very simple and easy to do recipe. This can be done very quickly within 15 to 20 minutes and you can just surprise your guests and friends. So let's look into how to do this wonderful, simple and easy Vermicelli Kheer. Half cup of vermicelli roasted, 1 cup of sugar, half liter of milk, 1 tablespoon of raisins, 1 tablespoon of broken cashews, 1 tablespoon of condensed milk, 1 tablespoon of clarified butter or ghee, some cardamom powder. Now first let's boil this milk. As I mentioned, you have to take a vessel like this, pour some water underneath and then pour the milk on top of it and leave it in the stove for 10 to 15 minutes in low flame so that the milk reduces to 3/4 of its original quantity. This is to avoid the milk to settle to the bottom of the vessel. Now let's leave it in the stove for 10 to 15 minutes in low to medium flame. Now look, our milk has boiled well and it has reduced to a considerable quantity. It is thickened. Heat a small pan. Add just half quantity of mentioned ghee. Add the cashews and raisins. Now roast this until there is a slight change in color of the cashews and the raisins bloat. Now add the rest of the ghee. The amount of vermicelli what we have mentioned, we are going to add this to the ghee and roast it again. This is a very thin vermicelli which we have got it from the Indian shop. So try to find this out. Or if you are going to use the regular sized vermicelli, then no issues, you have to just roast them very well. And that is where the texture of the kheer is going to depend on. Just look at this. We have roasted the semiya very well. This is how the semiya should be roasted. We are again keeping the milk, boiled milk on the stove. Now add the roasted semiya to this. This has to again boil for another 5 minutes that the vermicelli becomes very soft and gets cooked nicely in this milk. Our vermicelli is cooked nicely. They become very soft. At this stage add the sugar. Now here just note that the sugar should be added lastly, only after the vermicelli is cooked. Otherwise the vermicelli will not get cooked. Lastly add the condensed milk. Add some water to dilute the condensed milk. Now well, our vermicelli kheer is ready. You can see the milk is just boiling nicely and the sugar has blended well. We have got a light cream color. This is the exact color. You can add the cardamom, cashew and roasted raisins to this and remove it from the flame. Just remove it from fire. Now look, it will look very liquidy in this stage because it's very hot. The sugar in this is showing a liquid consistency, but when you remove it and cool it, it will slightly thicken. Just have a look at this kheer. Can you see there are thin strands of this vermicelli and the milk together. They are blended together but they have not formed a porridge like consistency. To retain this consistency, what we have to do is roast the vermicelli well, because I have heard from people telling that this becomes like a porridge. It becomes like a porridge just because the vermicelli will give out its gluten, and what will happen is they thicken and they form a porridge consistency. To avoid that, just roast the vermicelli very well. Now let's get ready to serve this. So dear friends, try this recipe immediately and keep us posted. Dosa to pizza, always enhancing your taste buds. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to Dosa to Pizza, and for your printable recipes, visit dosatopizza.com. Thank you and bye-bye.